Hey YouTube and Pokemon fans, Fargem101 here, back with our 25th Battle Spot matchup for you. Today we are going up against Adam, who is bringing a Skarmory, Primal Groudon and a Gardevoir. So again, quite a powerful team, expecting that Skarmory to open to do setup, and then obviously bring either the Gardevoir, which is probably Mega, or the Primal Groudon in to wreck some damage and run some shop on my team. We are bringing our Vantuary's Focus Sash, so hopefully we'll be able to get some damage off, particularly on the Skarmory, maybe with a Volt Switch. And Volt Switch will do some nice, decent damage against the Gardevoir as well, at least hit for neutral. We're bringing Mega Marrow with us because she hits for Gardevoir. She hit a lot of things on his team for either neutral or super effective, and it's a Mega Marrow, so even neutral hits from her do a butt ton of damage. And we're bringing Conk as well, so Chuckles is coming with us, our team captain. He hit quite a lot of few bits on his team, and that little bit of priority with Map Punch I thought might come in handy, particularly against the likes of Skarmory and a couple of the other things. So we'll jump straight into the match. So Adam is issuing a challenge. We're going to open Gardevoir expecting the Skarmory lead. But he does actually open the Gardevoir, so don't actually fancy this, so we're going to Volt Switch straight out there. And we do see that Gardevoir is his Mega. Now Volt Switch is going to come do. It's not going to do a lot, but he's going to get us straight out of there. This gives us a chance to go straight out into Maroil, so we can try and get an Iron Head off. He does go for Hypnosis, so this is a little bit scary at this point because Maroil's not particularly quick. If he goes for another Hypnosis, I know I can't go for a Sucker Punch, so which was the original plan. So we're going to go for a straight up Iron Head and hope he either doesn't go for one or it misses. It does miss, so sorry about that, Adam, but you know, 75% accuracy and all. Iron Head's going to come through though. That is 100% accuracy, and it's going to pop the Gardevoir for us nicely. That Hypnosis isn't connected, would have been in all sorts of trouble. He's going out into Groudon. Obviously this is Primal. Marrow wants absolutely none of this thing. So we are just going to switch straight out now and go out into Gardevoir. Our Focus Sash is intact, so we'll be able to switch in, take whatever it can take, and be sure that speed and get at least a neutral, and probably resist actually, yeah, we're going to be able to get resisted Bug Buzz off. But we're in max special attack, so at least it'll do something. This is literally now a case of just trying to wear this thing down. He's going to go for a Fire Blast, which is going to connect. That is going to take us down to Sash. We should outspeed next turn though. And so Bug Buzz is going to come through. It's going to do, it's not particularly specially defensive, more defense, so it's going to do a decent amount. We do score a crit, which would have helped. He goes for Precipice Blaze. Thankfully for us, we avoid the attack and we can go for another Bug Buzz. He does outspeed actually, which is a bit of a surprise because Gardevoir was quite nippy. Not particularly effective. Hammer Arm's going to come through. That is going to drop his speed for us though. So my next plan in order to deal with this thing is to go out into Chuckles. Try and get as much damage out as possible. If he keeps going for Hammer Arms, hopefully he'll drop his speed enough that Marrow will be able to come in and outspeed it. So we're going to get a Mach Punch off against the side just to get as much damage as possible off on this thing before it inevitably takes us out. Fire Blast is going to come through and connect. That's going to do a silly amount of damage for something that's neutral. That's going to take us down to 10. We do go for a Drain Punch there, but obviously we outspeed, but he's going to get move off. First, Hammer Arm's going to drop his speed again, so now he's -2, so Marrow should outspeed it. If I've done my maths correctly at this point. Not range damage calcs, don't tend to use them. We're going to go for a Stone Edge. Sucker Punch I wasn't convinced was going to take it out, and everything else resisted. We do score a crit with the Stone Edge though, not sure whether that mattered or not, it was quite low, so... Sunlight is going to fade, so wasn't sure what else he got at this point, but he does send out the Skarmory, which was a surprise, so I really expected him to open with this. So we're going to Sucker Punch. But he's going to go for Toxic on Maroil, which is not going to affect her. We're going to go for Sucker Punch again, and he's going to Roost up. So at this point, I'm a bit concerned, because I'm thinking, well, Roost was pointless, unless he thought I was going for an attack. He's going to go for Spikes. So we've seen Roost, Spikes, and Toxic. And Toxic again. So at that point, I'm thinking, has this thing got no actual attacks? We're going to miss our Stone Edge again, unfortunately. He's going to Protect. So I'm really thinking this thing's actually got no attacks whatsoever. It's just purely for setup. Stone Edge is going to connect. He's going to roost. So we're going to go for an Iron Head. So it's at this point in the game I'm thinking he's got absolutely no attacks here, and anybody else at this point really would probably be forfeiting. Is he going to try and PP Storm me out to get Struggle off? Now what he doesn't know is I've PP'd up a lot of Marow's moves, so she's actually got a lot more than she should have. So she's got around 8 to 10 Sucker Punches, 15 Play Roughs, 15 Stone Edges, and about the same Iron Head. So we can PP stall with the best of them if we need to. We're just going to keep getting damage off. So effectively now for me, I need to stall out both his Protects and his Roost so we can start getting some damage off on this thing. Ideally, once all these Roosts have gone, we can, even if he Protects, eventually we'll take him down. I am going to about move 20 now on this battle, so I am going to just fast forward through because this actually went on for quite a while, so you might just have to bear with me. Otherwise this would be an extremely long video. So we're going to jump to move 34. So you can see how long the store wall went out. So just bear with us while it just skips through. Don't worry, the video hasn't broken, we're just waiting for the skip to kick through. So this actually went on for probably a good 20 minutes of him trying to stall me out. Ah, there we go, and we're back. So, and we're still in the, so we're going through the play rough. So at this point, I'm pretty certain I'm either close to or have actually used all these roosts up. And he has still got Protect Spike. So he's going to protect that turn. I don't think PP stalling would have worked in this case. So, yeah, there we go. So we did go for Protect. So we're going to play rough now. That is going to take him out. Not quite. He's going to just hang on. Yeah, but he's definitely out of roost at this point. So Iron Head's going to come through and pop this Skarmory. So I'm not a big one for saying you should always forfeit matches, but I think when you get to a point where you haven't actually got any moves to hit anybody with, probably should forfeit. Whether just thought I'd get bored of a matchup and just quit, but I'm really stubborn. And particularly when I know I've actually got the match win, I'm not going to quit out under any circumstances. So Reverie thought he could just get down to a point where we were both, I'd get to struggle before him, but as I say, I got quite a lot of PP. And to be fair, he was faster, so he'd actually be hitting himself before I was hitting myself. So, but no, interesting match, Adam. Maybe if he'd led with the Skarmory, it would have been a different thing. He could have got set up on Gardevoir, I don't know. But again, quite an interesting matchup. If you enjoy, please leave a like, rating or comment down below. And if I don't see you around, I will see you on Battle Spot. Take care of yourselves for now. Bye.